to completely argue with that. But I think we have to step back and say, okay, wait a second. We can actually think about screen time like we do food, like we do healthy eating. That's one really helpful analogy that I think empowers parents. So we know junk food when we see it, and we know healthy food. And I think the same goes for screen time. So when we think about and we talk to our kids about what are you getting out of your time on the screen, we can ask ourselves, okay, what are the parts of their screen time that are about quality social connection, not just screaming at each other, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, but, more quality, and that's okay too sometimes, but, quality social connection. What allows a kid, and ourselves, same goes for ourselves, by the way, what allows a kid to be a more active user, so creating something, being in more of a creator mode. On Roblox, there's a lot of creativity on Minecraft, which my son likes on and off, although he changes sometimes. There's a lot of creativity. What are the choices that the games or the things they do that allow them to be more creative versus just passive consumers? And there's a lot of good research out there, actually. I think that one of the strongest takeaways in terms of what research actually shows that kids who don't seem to be negatively affected by social media or technology are the ones who are more actively using it, who are creating something, who are seeking out information, rather than the ones that are passively just watching something or scrolling through their friends' feeds and feeling like social comparison, like their lives are much worse than other people's lives. And so the more active, the more healthy, the more engaged a person's technology use, it tends to be perhaps less harmful and maybe even in many cases helpful and creative. So that's definitely one thing that a parent can think about. And the other second thing that is a guide for myself and really also comes from the research is that we can start thinking about screen time as an opportunity cost. That's where the balance that you mentioned comes in. So if the screens are keeping my kid, maybe, I live in New York City, so I also can't just open the door and let them run outside like I did when I was growing up in the suburbs. But what is screen time keeping them from doing in terms of other face-to-face or enriching activities? Like, is my son playing the piano less? Is my daughter dancing less or doing less drawing? Are they not doing as many sports because of it?